this week, publisher Tim Esterdahl and I have the rare opportunity to be driving the same vehicle at the same time, and we're both in the all-new Hyundai Kona. So what we decided to do is a city versus rural review. So I am going to drive this around Chicago, and I'm going to tell you why I think this is a great city vehicle, but I have one thing that I think that Hyundai could have done better. And Tim is going to tell you how it fits into his rural life. I'm Jill Ciminillo with Pickup Truck Plus SUV Talk, and let's take a closer look at the Hyundai Kona.
This is a 2024 Hyundai Kona Limited front-wheel drive, and the sun's going down, but not on this one. This is Atlas white exterior color, $33,000. Hey, it's Tim, Pickup Truck Plus SUV Talk, joined by the wonderful wife of mine, Heather. We're going to discuss this Hyundai Black Sunday Kona. So this is the new Kona. It had some wild styling last year, but this year this model year they've kind of toned it down a little bit. I don't know, it looks good. Atlas white, we said, right? So Atlas white and floor mats, everything else is standard in this limited.
Yes.
And we have a 1.6 liter little turbo. We have the Stormtrooper looking light on the front. I
like it.
All right, and then so we have a little more styling there, kind of nice cladding there. As far as it's kind of a unique look. I mean, it's got, lights down low, interesting shape on the tires. We can see some interesting body angles. I don't know if I call them lines, really sharp angles here, really sharp angles there. It's got this more modern look, some more cladding here, aka Subaru, but it gives it that black and white Stormtrooper kind of look that is pretty popular these days. We have Kona spelled out in the back. What's cool about this, I just learned this by the way, is this is your key fob, right? But if you look at this, the Hyundai logo is in the key fob. No matter how you turn it, boom, it looks both ways. So that's kind of interesting. So there you go. There's the lighting in the back. Everything kind of matches up. Kind of a cool little look. So, oh, we got the little bitty, where's that? Oh, little bitty exhaust pipe there.
Now, one of the first things I want to point to that makes this Hyundai Kona a really good city vehicle is its vehicle footprint. So as you can see, I am parked in a 2-car city garage, and this really doesn't take up that much room. It has plenty of space for the rear door to open and plenty of space to park in this garage without needing to fight for space. So I think that just the sheer subcompact size of it makes it a really, really good city vehicle. However, I do also want to point out that even though this is a small vehicle, this has a really good cargo area in the back that can fit a lot of stuff. So it's great for your Christmas shopping. It's going to be good for a small road trip. And I'm going to say you could fit 4 roller boards back here and then, have 4 people in the car. So I don't know. I like the cargo area and the compact footprint. It makes it really good for city spaces. Next up, the vehicle that I'm driving is a really equipped limited all-wheel drive model, and yep, it comes with Smart Park. So if you are in a tight parking situation and you can't get into the driver's seat, you can always just do your little Smart Park trick, which you have to double lock it and then you remote start it so it's on. And then you can go to these little buttons right here on the side to move the vehicle out of its space. So here we go. There is not a driver in the car, and I am going to pull the car out of my garage so I can easily get in. Clear the garbage can. I take my finger off of the button, and voila! I love it.
Okay, so apparently there's a child safety thing going on with it. Did you get it now? I opened this front door. That's kind of weird. Okay, I guess we'll have to do it this way. So, a lot of plastic as you expect in this price point, just the way today's world is. Hop it in back here. We have a couple vents, a couple USBs down there. Nice. This is something reviewers don't talk about a lot, but we've had kids. So this is hard plastic which means a kid's feet can't hit the back of your back as you're driving. Can't hit you, trust me. Big fan of that. And also nice with the plastic is with the kids back here, easily wipe this off, okay? And then here's your front. We'll take a look at that in more detail. I just want to do this while I'm sitting here. And some lighting, so we have lighting access. It's getting dark because we're beating the sun. But we have a good amount of headroom back here. You know, it's not like it's amazing. We're both below 6 foot, so keep that in mind. And yeah, it's not bad. It's not bad sitting back here. You could probably fit 5 if you had a smaller child or something back here. Yeah. But typically, I think this is a 4-seater in the back. It's nice to have some vents. Nice to have some USBs and some cup holders here as well as nice lighting in there too. So yeah. And then interesting headrests. That one's not so great. This one's not bad. These headrests aren't too bad. Interesting. So yeah. All right, let's go to the front seats. Okay, up front, I like door handles, and let me close this door. See, this is, to me, see how solid that shuts? That to me is a sign of quality. A good shutting door, I don't know what it is about me, but a good shutting door goes a long way. Okay, so let's get in, and of course I had the steering wheel set and I turn it. We have different modes as far as Bluetooth, radio. We have the cruise control, adaptive cruise control as well, lane departure. We have little lights for the dash, traction control, open the rear hatch, parking. And then here is your dash, which is kind of it's a USB, or not USB, it's a LCD looking dash, not touchscreen, but here, that's touchscreen. So it's interesting how it looks like it's one piece. Now we gotta turn the sun off, but it looks like it's one piece here. But yeah, I kinda like how that looks. We have what I would consider, I'm gonna move the steering wheel a little bit, probably the world's most interesting shifter.
I've never seen anything
This is interesting. So you put your foot on the brake, and you turn it forward for drive, back for reverse, and then you push a button to make it park.
How's it going in neutral?
There we go. Just tab once. No, tab up, then back.
The next thing that I want to talk about is going to be these round view cameras, because what I really like about it, in addition to the dynamic lines that move as you move your steering wheel, there are going to be some lines that pop up as I drive out of my garage that kind of show you how close you are to the various obstacles. So in this garage, I've pulled in and I've kind of moved over a little bit so that I give my neighbor enough room to get out of his car. And so, you know, I have to kind of maneuver in and out of the garage. And this kind of helps me see. I mean, obviously I can see, but it just gives me a third eye to kind of make sure that I'm not going to hit anything as I'm going in and out of the garage. And I really, really appreciate that. And I also really like this right here because, like, it gives you just a good view of what's surrounding your vehicle before you leave. And I don't know, I think that is also a really cool feature. But as we pull out, and then I'll back into my garage, you can pay attention to this. And there's also a little image that pops up here that shows you how close you are to things. And when you're in tight spaces, all of this information is invaluable. The beeping is a little bit incessant, so I may not talk while this is going on, but it's all very helpful if you're in a tight space. So pay attention to these lines right here. Oh, and it looks like we have a trash can or a trash guy coming today, so we need to go out the other way, so that's perfect. We'll go like this. Now we're gonna back up, and you can see the dynamic lines in action. And when the sun is in my eyes, this is very, very helpful. So again, I am loving this, and that. Huge thumbs up for a city environment. Kind of continuing the theme, let's talk about parallel parking. In addition to the compact footprint and the cameras, yeah, this just maneuvers really well into parallel parking spaces. I have this really awkward space in front of my apartment that is essentially on a speed bump. Talk about something that's really stupid. But this vehicle will show you, like, that's a speed bump, like how you are backing into the space and that I have plenty of room in front of that vehicle. Give it a little bit of a tighter. I don't know, I just love all of the tech that shows you exactly where you are and how you're fitting into a space. And yeah, I'm totally just parked on a speed bump here. The weird oddities of Chicago. But it makes it really easy to know how to flow into a space and perfectly position you, again, because of the cameras, because of the compact size. So speaking of cameras, this also comes equipped with the blind view monitor. So when you turn on your turn signals, it shows you what's going on in your blind spot in the behind the wheel gauges. And living in a city, I particularly appreciate that because we have a lot of bike lanes, and if you're getting ready to take a right turn, it helps you to check and make sure that nobody is in the bike lane before you get ready to actually round the corner. So I really like that. All right, now it is time for that one thing, especially for a city environment, that I think that Hyundai could have done just a little bit better. And it has to do with this area right here. You know, I really like these cup holders. I think these are kind of cool where they pop in and pop out. So that's not the issue. But for me, the issue is this right here, this little storage bin. It's open. And yes, they do provide a little bit of a small storage area right here, but as you can see, it fits a pack of gum and my house keys. So it'd probably fit your wallet or maybe your phone, assuming you don't have a phablet sized phone. But this right here, like, this is where I have my iPass, I have my microphones, and I have some things in here that if I were going inside, I would not necessarily want to just leave these sitting out when I'm in a city environment. I think that's an invitation for somebody to break into your car because they think that you probably have more things. Now, you do have this glove box area here, but as the driver, like, that's a bit of a reach, and I don't want to like put stuff in here and then have to reach. I don't know. I personally just really appreciate the storage spaces that they put inside an armrest, and there's certainly plenty of space down here that they could have filled all of this in to make it a nice deep storage space that would fit a purse or, you know, all of my little gadgets and things like that. And so that to me is the one reason why this is just a little bit ish in terms of a city vehicle. I want more storage here. Yeah, but that's it. Otherwise, I think that Hyundai has done a great job with the Hyundai Kona, and they have a lot of practical storage spaces, and it is a great size for an urban environment, especially, you know, if you are going to be parking on the street or in a city garage. So now I'm going to hand it over to Tim. I think this is a great city vehicle, but yeah, how does it do in Nebraska?
Okay, putting it into gear.
Twist.
Just twist it. And we're off. That's 55. That's not bad.
No, it's not.
It's not something that I'd write home about. Like, oh my God, look how fast this car is. But
No.
it's not bad. I mean, it's for this little small of a compact SUV to have it not be sluggish so bad. I mean, that's a big win. Now, we've been driving around quite a bit because it's been the holiday week. And we've had kids in the back, and we fit all our kids and all our holiday gifts back there. And, you know, I mean, you hear some road noise. It's not the quietest vehicle, but it's not like it's, I don't know. It's kind of, I'm kind of thinking for $33,000, And I know in today's world, in today's price point, in today's market, I understand $33,000 is a lot of money. But from my viewpoint, I don't know. It seems like it's
typical.
pretty typical. Yeah, it's not like
medium.
You want to know what drive mode it was?
I think you're in normal now because I clicked you over to normal.
Oh, I thought it was normal the whole time.
And now you're in sport.
Okay, now we're in sport. So what sport mode does is adjust the shift points and the throttle response so that way the vehicle feels like it's faster. It's going to hold that gear a little bit longer. That way you have more acceleration and allow you to really punch it. That's not bad.
No, it's not.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's pretty good for this size. Do you feel like your Mazda was faster?
Oh, my Mazda was faster than a lot of stuff.
So that'd be something.
But no, I think this Kia could hold its own.
This Hyundai. God.
Sorry. Hyundai.
I got
It's because it's the Kona. The K just got stuck in my head.
So true story. I drove this to the golf course. My golf buddy goes, Kia? Nope. Hyundai Ioniq? Nope. Hyundai Hybrid? Nope. Hyundai EV? Nope. He's like, what is it? So I told him, he goes, I thought it was EV because it's so quiet coming in to the golf course.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I don't know. I mean, so again, gets the speed well, a little bit more road noise than I'd like, but we turned the radio up, not a big deal. And I'm not going to say it handles like a Porsche or something like that.
No.
It handles fine. It's sporty for the right person in the drive modes, and pretty comfortable ride. I got to tell you what, my butt factor is pretty good. These seats are fairly comfortable. I haven't had any complaints.
And, you know, I agree. And it doesn't have the automatic seat adjustments on anything.
Oh yeah, do you have?
Like, there's no lumbar. There's
Okay,
no.
I have lumbar and power on my
two.
side, so you don't have anything on your side.
I have no power.
Okay, she's powerless.
Yes. We want power.
You want power? Yes.
Passengers want power.
So that's about the only thing I really have.
Yeah, I mean, it's comparable to my Mazda.
Yeah, I
A
haven't.
lot of different things.
I haven't found anything I really don't like about it this week.
No.
Yeah, just pretty solid.
Yeah.
Solid, yeah. All right, there you go. Hey, for more, check videos over here. Website down below as well. PickupTruckTalk.com. We have a new forum. Check out the forum. As always, thanks for watching. We will see you down the road.